Who are you?
Conan!
Welcome, Conan fans. Today we'll be taking a look at the windlass Atlantean Sword. Looking over the box briefly, I do not see where this has the windlass name on it. Sure, it's a trademark issue or something to that effect. It does, however, have Robert E. Howard's photo and name on the box. It's a nice sleeve, so I first became aware that you could buy this probably around 2010. Nice protection and packaging for shipping. Okay, so here's the windlass name. So you've got care and use, the windlass tag, windlass India, and your certificate of authenticity card. Nice. It is coated some type of oil. It's got an edge on it. I wouldn't say that it's pretty sharp. I wouldn't call it razor sharp. There was no longer an option. Years ago, they used to give you an option, sharpened or unsharpened. It is quite heavy for a sword. I have wanted this since the 1980s. I discovered that there's also the company Albion, who was co-founded, the gentleman who created the swords. They are almost 4,000 presently. Grip feels good. So a couple things that I've noticed, the ricasso, almost like a little curve in this area. I can feel their texture. That may be paint, I'll have to look closer. But the runes are almost faded right here. Is that gonna be enough for me to send it back? I don't know. I also noticed it in another recent review I saw on this sword. The blade is starting to taper. Up here, you've got 2 1/4 inches, 2 1/8. You get that taper on those knockoffs. Not normally with the one with Howard's name on it, but I've noticed that the blade is starting to taper. So windlass, we've got to keep a check on that. And I'll get some close-ups of this later. On the end of the pommel, you've got a dot. Something coming from the top, almost like it's been peened. Hot peen is the real sword making process where they put the full tang through, it comes through the pommel, small piece will come out here, and then it would be beaten down as the metal is molten, as far as I understand it. But there's an irregularity, like a dot, almost looks like it's been peened. So I don't know if the process has changed. I know throughout the years they changed it to a different steel. I'm gonna try to show it to you. I don't know if you can see that, and sorry for the camera work. Can we see that? I don't know. So has this gone legitimate full tang? That would be great. Even with my nitpicks, it is just so cool to be holding Conan's Atlantean Sword. Some quick measurements just out of curiosity. And these are just gonna be rough. They're not gonna be micrometer precise or anything like that. Overall, we've got 41 inches. From tip to pommel. Blade length, from the tip of the blade where the brass of the ricasso starts, it's about 22 inches. That may be 22 1/16 to 1/8, maybe. From the tip of the ricasso to the top of the guard, I guess that's the top, maybe the bottom. I'm not a sword expert by any standards whatsoever. You've got 8.5 inches. The length of the handle from twine to twine is about 6 3/8. So I'm wondering if this is the destroyer version. I don't remember the specific measurements for either one. I'm thinking that the barbarian version was shorter than that. in the handle, the blade length, and the overall measurement. If so, that's fine with me. I was too young to see the Barbarian as it was R-rated, and I had to wait till the Destroyer came out in the theater. There's a lot of controversy around the Destroyer, which I do like and will forever be a fan of, but yes, I do prefer the Barbarian as I've grown older. But there was a day and time when people wouldn't take the Barbarian seriously as well. The guard from end to end of the sea dragon, sea creature's mouth is 7 inches. The pommel is impressive. It's really chunky. It's about 3.5 inches across. All right, Conan fans, the battery on my phone is done, so I'm gonna have to leave this one with an unboxing. It does have the winless name. Got it stamped. I don't know if I can get. This is said to be the ocean cataclysm of Atlantis, leading up to Atlantis itself, I'm pretty sure. This is that peen-like divot that I see, and I see that it's been beaten on. If anybody knows if they're hot peening these now, let me know in the comments, please. I'm not sure how much more there is to say. Definitely needs cleaning up, and it is very sharp, so if you get this, be safe out there.